morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Yan Lee, and here is my lovely team members. We are Team 10. And we are delighted today to present our idea of what we think we can improve students' entrepreneurship education experience. Well, our idea really comes from the idea we came up during Heidi's design thinking session. And we think that most students who are interested in some sort of entrepreneurial activities really have no idea of what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. Well, having a good idea doesn't make you an entrepreneur. A lot of business was created and dissolved, not because they don't have a good idea, but because the entrepreneur lacks certain skills. So to help students understand what it takes to be an entrepreneur, so our idea is to make a student special assistant to a CEO for one day. Well, the problem with this idea is it doesn't really put the student in the CEO's shoes. So ideally, we would like to make the student a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. But unfortunately, we are educators, we are not magicians. So we propose to launch a program called Entrepreneur CEO for one day. And how does this program work? Well, first of all, students who are interested in leading a CEO's day will submit an application to participate. And we're also going to bring in CEOs to brief students about their businesses. And then each student will pair with a CEO based on their common interests. And then the student will swap seat with the CEO for one day. In other words, the student now becomes the CEO. And the CEO now becomes the assistant to the student. So here is the rule. The assistant who is now, the CEO who is now the assistant cannot advise the student on any decisions during that day. So on the day of the program, the assistant will show up and pick up the CEO and take him to work. The student will walk into the office and start the CEO's day. And as any other days, there are awesome moments and awful moments. For awesome moments, the student could successfully negotiate with the bank to extend the maturity of a short-term loan. Or the student can successfully land a major customer and get a really good deal. Well, but there are also awful moments during that day. For example, the vice president of the sales department complained about his sales bonus package. So he threatened to leave if you do not give him a pay raise. Or the CEO might find out that their new product initiatives testing needs to be delayed for 3 months because of an unforeseen technical problems. And at the end of the day, we want the student to write a reflection report about what he really learns from the CEO. And we also want the CEO to fill out an evaluation form offering his advices to the student. So, what problem does this program solve in the entrepreneurship education? We believe that this whole program bridges a big gap between the entrepreneurial practices and the textbook theories or solutions. And in other words, we want to help students to practice ETA in our program. So resources required. Of course, volunteer CEOs is the most important resource we need. And CEOs might be a little bit hesitant to participate in the program because of their concern about the potential leakage of their private information of the company. But we will try to convince the CEO that this whole exercise benefits not only the students, but also the CEOs. And the reason is because by observing the students' decision-making process, that also gives the CEO a new perspective on his own decision-making model. And hopefully, that will make the CEO's decision-making a better one. And we believe this program has certain values because it is an innovative co-curricular activity. And also, it provides valuable opportunities for the students to learn the entrepreneur's mindset, skills, and potential challenges. And the next step, well, we're going to start with a pilot. In other words, we're going to from our EMBA students. And we're going to pair up the EMBA students with one of our students. And then, of course, the whole execution details might need some refinement in the process. But hopefully, both the executive CEO and also the student will find this process or exercise fruitful. And that concludes our presentation today. And now we will be happy to take any questions.